What would happen if you swiped your hand through a 60,000 psi stream of water? A pressure washer can injure you pretty bad, but our Waterjet can reach a pressure that's 20 times more powerful. We want to see if it can cut your bones in half. We're also going to simulate your torso under the jet, and it gets a little violent to say the least. We'll start with our hand made with chicken drumsticks. This hand is much better than last time because it has skin, flesh, and real bones. And let's not forget the glove, and that's very important. So we want to see if the glove will balloon up at all, like blow up from all the water pressure.
This is the real deal.
This looks just like my hand too. We'll start with just water and see how that damages the hand, and then we'll add the garnet and see how that changes things, because that's more realistic. You're almost always running it with the garnet on. Oh, the bones are still intact.
It cut to the bone though.
You'd be in a lot of pain. We didn't get any ballooning.
But you could save that. You could save that finger.
Yeah, you probably could.
It'd be a terrible cut. You definitely need some gnarly stitches, maybe 2 layers of stitches.
You can just barely see a score on the bone there. Just the water didn't do a ton of damage to it. So let's see how the abrasive does.
Oh, let's assess the damage.
Oh, which one is which?
Top one was the bottom one is the abrasive.
Okay. Oh yeah, a lot more damage on the bone there.
Yeah, you can see a harsh line going through the bone.
YouTube, this is chicken. Scratches at level 6 with deeper grooves at a level 7.
Should we see what it takes to cut off a finger?
Sure. I think our construction methods are failing us here.
I kind of went into it a bit deeper, like through here, through the first one, and then into it, and it pulled the hand down to the jet very hard.
Oh. What if we just clamp one of these down and run the Waterjet over it? All right, let's see how many passes it takes at a normal, well, that's pretty high movement speed, actually. Oh, that was fast. That answers that.
That was quick.
1 pass.
Oh my gosh. It literally took a pass.
Oh, yeah.
And it's now entrenched into the wood.
Oh.
It's your finger's lost in there somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, ew.
So when you're not quickly running through it and allowing for rebound, that makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't allow your hand to have rebound and get away from the jet, if you have something beneath it, it will cut off your finger in one quick pass. Just stink.
Yeah.
So if you don't allow for rebound, it's just a sharper than any knife you've ever seen.
Well, this is as high as the Waterjet can go, and there's no room here. All right, well, the good news is this would be very hard to do accidentally because you wouldn't really fit. So you'd have to probably do this on purpose. Or maybe what happens is somebody is operating the Waterjet. They're about to turn it on, and you trip and fall. Oh no. Boom, you're underneath the Waterjet, and he turns it on before he notices. It could happen. Okay, we've got it lined up on a bone here. So we'll see what it does to the bone and the ballistics gel. That is definitely a hole. It kind of scooched, I think. It didn't really go through the bone. Can't see a thing from this side. Oh, no. My elbow hit a piece of metal sitting by the side of the jet. No one likes you. Anyways, went all the way through. No problemo. That was just water, no abrasive. So after reviewing the slow-mo footage, it didn't really balloon, which is weird because it's done that a lot in the past. So let's try again. Wait a second, what happens if I... Oh, I got in my mouth. All right, we swapped out the torso for the block for height reasons. Let's get those ribs back on there. And big shout out to Clear Ballistics for sending us this ballistics, because it's very clear. All right, let's see if we can get some ballooning on this one. Call me Balloon Boy. Oh, wowzers. Look at that nice column. Oh, there's bubbles in it. Did we get bone? I don't think we did. I think we just need to do a nice little stream across the top to get all those bones and see what it does to the gel. Let's check out the high speed first though. After reviewing the slow-mo, there was no inflation. Pyro would be very sad. You can see it starts out as a very small, very narrow hole, but it expands as it goes down. That's how the cone of the water jet is shaped, roughly. All right, here we go. Full speed across the top. Oh, the ribs went for a little ride. Took a little tumble off the cliff. How are they looking? Very strange. It's like it got to the rib and then just pushed it the rest of the way. I guess there's like zero friction between here. We've almost created a frictionless environment, but that was interesting to see. The gel is a lot more beat up as it was sliding. It was hitting the rib, deflecting off the bone and kind of being deflected out in different directions, hence the wider spray there. But then once the ribs went tally-ho, it got a lot thinner because that's just the stream of the water jet. Looking at the side angle here, you can see there's some different depths achieved here. It didn't go all the way through in all the places, especially not where the rib was partially blocking it. When in doubt, tape it down, just like my mother always said. Okay, so looks like there's a gap every time there was a rib. That makes sense. How did they do? Okay, so didn't stand a chance between them, but the ribs themselves, you can see there's a nice scoring on the bone here. But I mean, it held up, and the tape worked, in case you doubted. Once again, the damage to the tops is much more pronounced where the ribs were. So your skin would be a lot more oofed, but it would protect your organs and such. Okay, this time with the abrasive on. Oh man, there's gelatin juice everywhere. Oh yeah, those bones are kind of no more. So it cut right through the end of that one and most of the way through this one. So it would depend on, oh, there it goes, it just broke. That wasn't holding on by much. You get lots of abrasive in your wounds, which is great fun. Surgeons love pulling that out. It's like their version of playing Operation. That's what would happen to you.